Hey guys, it's Peter Spottiswood back here again for my second weight loss vlog since my recent upload last weekend. Um, I'm now 5 weeks post-op gastric sleeve surgery, which I underwent on August 24th, and since the pre-op diet and the time since surgery I've lost an astonishing 24 kilos, and I feel amazing. Um, as I said in the last vlog, I started out wearing an 8XL t-shirt 4 days before that surgery, and as of today this jumper is a 3XL jumper, which is amazing. I'd never thought that I'd fit back into a 3XL so soon for jumpers. I haven't been a 3XL jumper since I was in about year 9 or 10 in high school, so that's 4 or 5 years ago at least, which is crazy how quickly this surgery is turning my life around. And it's the reason I think I've had so much success so far has been the amazing support from friends, family, and the people that love me and that I hold closest to me. My dad and mum have supported me amazingly through all of this, and obviously Dad has been a really key inspiration for me to lose the weight as well, because for those of you that don't know, he also had a similar surgery to me. He had the bypass probably 3 to 4 years ago now, and he's lost about 85 to 90 kilos from that. Personally, I couldn't ask for a better role model when it comes to weight loss. He's wanting to see me achieve, and I thank him so much for that. And my sister, she's constantly commenting on how much weight I'm losing and how she can see the changes, even though I might not always see them, so I really want to thank her for that. And I also want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching. A few of you have messaged me and given me calls and that kind of thing, just to make sure that I keep going and keep pushing through. And yeah, I'm not just doing this for me, I'm also doing it for everyone out there, so they can see the happier, healthier me that I think I'm starting to become again. I've just got back from holidays down the Mornington Peninsula, and for the first time in years I went for jogs along the beach and went for long walks, which is something I never used to enjoy. I always loved the beach and going for a swim and that kind of thing, but I never used to enjoy going for jogs and long walks and that kind of thing. But since having surgery, my mind's changed that much that I enjoy going for walks. I go for the occasional jog, and I'm getting back to getting my fitness back. I've never been one that's been a quick runner, and I don't think I ever will be super quick. I probably never will be quick, but I want to get the fittest I can so that I can be the happiest I can. So that's where I stand today. I've been on a few Facebook pages recently to do with weight loss journeys. I've had a few questions pop up that people have asked, and I just thought I might have a go at answering them from my point of view, just to see if it makes it any easier for you out there. And the main one that I seem to see popping up quite a lot is to do with the first 2 to 4 weeks post-op, and that's getting in the fluids that you need. So prior to surgery, I'd go through 4 litres of water a day just because I crave water, and I was a hydration freak. I had to just keep drinking water and making sure I stayed hydrated. But now since surgery, my mind's changed quite a lot, that I actually forget to drink fluids occasionally, which is an issue. I should be aiming for 2 litres of water a day, which I'm starting to get back to. but it's still an issue, and it will be. But the main thing was that a lot of you said that drinking water initially felt heavy in your stomach, and quite uncomfortable. For me, that didn't happen, um, but from what I've been told from dietitians, and a few people online that know this kind of thing, they recommended adding diluted juice or sugar-free cordial to help get your fluids in. Not only does it give it a nice taste, but it seems to sit in your stomach easier. Um, I don't know why that's the case, but it seems to do its job. So occasionally, if I forget to drink water, I'll get a boost juice or something when I'm out, um, which is very handy because it's got a lot of good fruit and that kind of thing in it, and it hydrates me as well. Um, Now, this was a very strange question I saw the other day, because you don't tend to hear about it too much in Australia as compared as you do in the US. So in the US, um, they've been performing these kind of surgeries on 14-year-olds. Um, and I saw the other day that someone had a 16-year-old and they were questioning whether this surgery would be appropriate for them. And honestly, I don't know. They are having success over in the US, but what I understand is that from the ages of 10 to 20, your body's still developing and going through that pubescent stage. Um, that if you were to have this surgery, I don't know what it would definitely do to your internal organs, but if your internal organs are going to continue growing once you've had this surgery, then I would imagine that it's not going to be as successful or effective that you'd like it to be. But yeah, I definitely, it's one of those topics that you need to look into and do your research for yourself. My surgeon was quite surprised when I went to see him for the first time because I'm only 20. He was a little bit hesitant to do the operation, but he knew that if I didn't, there would be a risk of me not getting to 25. So I was actually the youngest that he'd operated on. But there's every different surgeon out there has a different opinion on how young is too young. So I would just make sure you do your research, talk to dietitians, surgeons, everyone, and just get a general idea from them and go from there on what they think would be the best idea. What else was I going to say? Since having this surgery, I've started becoming a more honest, upfront kind of guy. When it came to dieting before surgery, and trying all these diets just didn't work for me. I would lie about the food I was eating and expect to lose weight, which is just not acceptable. You can't cheat diets and that kind of thing. You can't cheat this surgery because the only person you're cheating then is yourself. And it took me this long to realise that that's all I was doing, was damaging myself. And with the couple of things that happened over the past year, they were the reason I came to the decision of having this surgery. My nana passed away in December last year, and she was by far my biggest role model, my best friend, my, just someone I looked up to completely. And to lose her made my brain tick quite significantly and pushed me to heading in this direction of surgery. But it wasn't only just her passing away. My auntie, so my nana that passed away, her daughter, she passed away in the December before that. So as you can imagine, it was actually a pretty tough time for me, losing both of them. So it meant that I went and made this decision because I didn't want to be the next one to go. I'm too young. It was that simple. And, you know, since having this surgery and going through all the weight loss, it's given me a lot of time to reflect on them passing away as well, and made me question, you know, had they not passed away, would I have still made the same decision? And to be honest, I don't know. I know that my weight itself had certainly gotten out of control, but as usual, you don't think about that when everything else is going on, and when they pass away, I actually put more weight on through the grieving process, and until it finally clicked and hit me that something had to give, and you know, they're no longer around, but whilst I'm still alive, I've got to make the most of every moment and live life to the fullest. And if this was going to be what it took to live my life to the fullest, that's what I had to do, and that's why I'm sitting here today talking to you guys. And since going through all of this, you know, I was one of those guys that I couldn't get a girlfriend if I tried before surgery. You know, I'd ask girls out, and because of my size, they'd look at me and just bluntly say no. But since having surgery, and I've met a wonderful girl, and I love her to bits, and I'm not afraid to tell people that. She means the world to me, and her support through this whole surgery, she's been amazing, and I really want to thank her. So anyway, guys, I thank you all once again for watching this video, and I hope that if you're looking to have weight loss surgery, or even just following my journey, that you know, you find my story inspiring, that helps you to either want to lose weight, stay fit, or turn your life around in a positive way. If you're in a position where you're feeling like there's no way out, just know that there's always support around, and that I'm always happy to talk to anyone, especially in regards to weight loss. So if you've got any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment below, give this video a like, and if you want, try and contact me on Facebook. If I get a message from someone regarding weight loss, I'll be sure to answer it and respond to you. Take care, guys. All the best. Catch you later.